Welcome back. Today we're doing super practical English, ordering coffee. If you've ever walked into a cafe and suddenly forgotten every English word you know, this episode is for you.
And we'll keep it simple. Not fancy grammar, not long speeches, just the phrases you need to order confidently, plus a few common questions baristas ask.
Exactly. By the end, you'll be able to order step by step. Greeting, choosing a drink, size, milk, sugar, and paying. Ready?
Let's start with the first 10 seconds. Walking in and speaking to barista. You can say, hi, hello, or good morning. That's enough.
Then you usually order. The easiest structure is, can I get a? For example, can I get a latte, please?
Or, I'd like a... That one sound a little more polite and a little more formal. I'd like an Americano, please.
Nice. Now let's talk about the most common drinks you'll see. Espresso is a small strong coffee. Americano is espresso plus hot water. Latte is espresso with a lot of milk. Cappuccino is similar but with more foam. And black coffee usually means coffee with no milk.
And if you're not sure what to order, you can ask, what do you recommend? Or what's popular here?
Now, after you say your drink, the barista often asks about size. In many cafes you'll hear small, medium, large. So the simple answer is medium, please.
Sometimes a cafe uses special size names like tall, grande, or veni. If that happens and you feel confused, you can just ask, what size is that? Or you can say, what's the medium?
Good. Next common question, hot or iced? The barista might ask, hot or iced? You answer, hot, please, or iced, please.
Now, milk options. You might get, what kind of milk? Or any milk. Some common choices are whole milk, skim milk, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk. You can say, oat milk, please.
If you don't want milk at all, you can say, no milk, thanks. Or if you want less milk, like for coffee, you might say, just a little milk, please.
Sweetness is another big one. The barista may ask, do you want sugar or how many sugars? If you want none, no sugar, thanks. If you want one sugar, please.
Or if it's a flavored drink, do you want it sweet? You can say, not too sweet, please, or extra sweet, please, if you like it that way.
Now let's add one more detail. To go or for here. The barista might ask, for here or to go? You can answer, to go, please, or for here, please.
Perfect. Let's build a complete order using these pieces. Example 1. Hi, can I get a medium iced latte with oat milk, please? To go.
Example 2, very simple. Hello, I like a large black coffee, please.
And if you want to slow down the conversation, you can use a lifesaver phrase. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Or, could you say that more slowly, please? Baristas hear this all the time, so it's totally normal.
Now let's talk about payment. They might ask, cash or card? You answer, card, please, or cash, please.
They may also ask, do you want a receipt? You can say, yes, please, or no, thanks.
And if you didn't hear the price, you can ask, how much is it?
Okay, mini role play time. I'll be the barista. You be the customer at home and repeat after Mia. Hi, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a medium latte, please?
Sure. Hot or iced?
Hot, please.
What kind of milk?
Oat milk, please.
For here or to go?
To go, please.
That'll be $5. Cash or card?
Card, please.
Great, you're all set. Have a nice day.
That's it. That's a real cafe conversation. And notice, it's not perfect English. It's clear English. That's the goal.
Let's cover a few common problem moments. What if they're out of your drink? They might say, we're out of that today. You can respond, no problem. Can I get an Americano instead?
What if you want to customize? You can say, can I get that with less ice? Or can you make it decaf? Decaf means less caffeine.
And if you want an extra espresso shot, you say, Can I add an extra shot?
Now, quick pronunciation tips people often ask about. Latte is latte. Cappuccino is cappuccino. And Americano is no.
But honestly, even if your pronunciation isn't perfect, the context helps a lot. You're in a cafe. You're holding money. You're pointing at the menu. Communication usually works.
Before we go, here's a quick phrase list to practice. Repeat these later. Can I get a? I'd like a, please. Medium, please. Hot or iced? Oat milk, please. To go, please. Cash or card? Could you repeat that, please?
And here's your challenge. Next time you order coffee, use just one full sentence in English. Even one is progress.
Next episode, we can do ordering food at a restaurant or small talk with a barista like, how's your day going? If you want that, keep practicing today's lines.
Thanks for listening. Your English doesn't have to be perfect to be useful.
See you next time.